Hey, what is going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video. Now, this is a video that I don't want to be making. It's a boring topic, but one that seriously affects the way this channel will be going forwards. And unfortunately, one that is going to affect the content on the channel. So if you follow me on Twitter or Snapchat, you would have already seen me talk about this. Basically, EFL, the English Football League, have changed their rules in terms of fan-made content, which I fit under. And it basically stops people from filming anything in the ground. I will, expand on this, but anything from the time then players walk out of the tunnel to half time, and then from the second half until full time. I can't film anything within an English Football League ground while them games are going on. So I want to also give you the story of what the rules were before, or what I understood anyway. So my understanding was that you could film within an English Football League ground as long as you weren't filming what was happening on the pitch. So for example, if I filmed a penalty, Robbie Brady taking a penalty, that would be illegal. That wouldn't be allowed because I was encroaching on broadcasting rights, and that wouldn't be allowed. But I would have been able to film me and the other Norwich City fans reacting to that penalty, whether it had been missed or scored. I could have filmed us, the fans, as long as I wasn't pointing that camera at the pitch. But things started to change, or I could smell something fishy regarding this, because the last home game was against Burton, and I had a steward come up to me who was actually quite aggressive. I didn't appreciate the way he came up to me, and Chrissy was standing near me, and all of the other people who were around me heard, of course, what was going on. This guy, or steward, came up to me and basically threatened to kick me out if I stopped filming. So of course I put my camera away. I said, right, fair dues. I'm not going to get kicked out. I'm going to watch this game. And the rules at that time, or what I understood at that time, were that I couldn't film the pitch, but I could film myself. So I carried on filming myself, and the steward didn't say anything else. I think he understood what I was trying to do, that I was doing things the right way, that I wasn't breaking any rules, and everyone was happy. But I received a phone call off Norwich City Football Club this morning, and they updated me on the rules. Now, basically, I want to get this fully straight. Me and the Norwich City media team do get on. We chat, we communicate, and this isn't anything to do with Norwich City Football Club. They are simply the messenger. The English Football League, the hierarchy, the top dogs set the rules. Norwich City Football Club are a part of the EFL. They have to abide by them EFL rules. And basically, the reason, because of all these rules, are the EFL sells the rights to Sky, BT, your major broadcasting companies, to film the games that happen on the pitch. But this is where things start to change. Not only have they got the rights to the pitch, they've kind of got the rights to us fans and the way we experience the games. Now, the value of TalkNorwichCity, the value of fan channels, is people want to hear what fans are doing, what fans are saying. Without fans, football is nothing. If you don't pay to go in, if you don't integrate, if you're not connected with the game, football's nothing. It's simply 22 men running around a football pitch, getting overpaid, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The fans, the connections the fans have together, it's a social element. It's more than a game, and this is where fans, I think, are being trod all over at the moment. And this is the reason I'm making a video, and this is the reason why I'm evidently quite upset. So basically, the rules now say that nobody can film anything within a ground from the first minute to the 45th minute, from the 45th minute to the 90th minute. Any moment in that game, if you're inside a ground, you can't film, basically. Now, there are loopholes slightly. You can maybe film on the concourse at half time or in a lounge or something, but you can't, if you're on that terrace or if you're in your seat, you can't film your reaction, you can't film yourself having a chat if that's going to be broadcast. Now, I had a lot of people tweeting me earlier, and they were saying, well, how are they going to stop people taking photos and videos? Well, this is where things start to change. You're allowed telephones in the ground. You're normally allowed cameras in the ground. Now, some football clubs are a bit funny in terms of cameras being taken in, but on the front, you're allowed to take mobile phones in and cameras, and you're fine to take video or pictures as long as it's for private use. So if you're taking a photo and you're keeping it for yourself just to look back on as memories, that's fine. That's completely fine. But things start to change if you're then broadcasting that on social media, on blogs, etc., and it's being viewed by people. So my channel, Talk Norwich City, gets hundreds of thousands of views per month, and we do make some money off of it. This is where it starts to get sticky. The Football League basically want as much value as possible out of what they're getting. They are paying huge money for this, and I agree to a certain extent that football needs TV money. I think we're being exploited a bit, but on the whole, TV money is good for football. It allows us to watch good players, and the facilities are better, etc. We do kind of need this. I've been chatting a lot here, and I'm not really getting anywhere. It's really hard to explain. Basically, cut a long story short, the EFL rules have changed. This isn't Norwich City's fault, that say I cannot film, or anyone who is running a fan channel, a blog, or someone who is just publicising stuff in a ground is prohibited. So my matchday experiences are now going to have a big gap where I used to be filming in the ground. I can't put that in. And some of the most valuable, fun, good content is captured from within the ground. Having a laugh with your mates, getting some beers, watching the game, the fans' chants, the fan reactions. And that's going to be taken away. Now, I'm going to be writing a letter to the EFL because I think this is complete and utter I really do. I am going to be trying to find options and ways to work with the club to try and create great content. And as I've already said, the club have been good with me. They've said it as it is, but also they were kind, and they've offered meetings with the club to try and work around this and to try and create content that you guys enjoy, because they know the value of this. They know the value of the fans, and unfortunately, there's not really much they can do either. It's the EFL. And unfortunately, this is the way I see it. Money talks. Money talks in everything. And that's a harsh reality of life. That if you haven't got money to splash about, then you're going to be f***ed over, basically. I'm not trying to do that. I'm literally doing this to try and entertain fans and to try and communicate with you guys in the best way. And as well as that, matchday experiences are vital, because I have had loads of people who live abroad, Norwich City fans who live abroad or down in Cornwall or up in Scotland, who can't get to games, and they rely on these matchday experiences to see what went on, to see what the fans thought, what the fans said. You can go and read your match report in the EDP or on the BBC. That's fantastic. They are fantastic at that, and if that's all you want, then cool. They've got that nailed. You've got Radio Norfolk to a certain extent. The Canary Call is excellent. But they're within sort of the BBC. The thing that the fans have is a freedom. And the more and more that time goes on, that freedom's being taken away. I can now not film within a football ground. I can't film myself and then put that online. Now, I might be being a bit sort of melodramatic here, but I just don't think that's right. I don't think you should be sanctioned for sharing a love. And I just don't know. I'm sure these rules, basically what's happened here is the old media, your papers, your TV are clashing with your new media, your fan-driven content, your blogs, your podcasts that at the moment are growing so quickly. People don't really know what to do with it. People are like, should we be scared? Should we embrace it? And you've kind of got this mixture of EFL rules being like, well, we do kind of want to embrace it, but at the same time, we need to crush it as quickly as possible because that's not where the money's coming from. So I'm sure you guys have got questions. I don't think I've explained this very well, but basically I cannot film videos from within the ground. I cannot film anything within the ground while that game is going on. So for example, Rotherham this weekend, it's 4 days away. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do as of yet. I can't make a matchday experience from me just going in Morrison's and eating sausage rolls. I mean, it'd be fun, but I couldn't do that. It wouldn't be enjoyable. So I need to find a way, and if you guys have got ideas of me making good matchday experience content from these games without filming myself and from filming other people in the ground, then fire away in the comments. I'm going to be down in the comments answering all your guys' questions. I think this is an important subject. I think fans should have a voice. And I'm going to try to be driving this with some other people and just letting us have a bit of freedom again. Because Jesus Christ, it's football. I mean, come on. thank you for watching. Thank you for your continued support. If you want a breakfast with TNT mug, they're on sale now. They're £8. It's a bargain. You can go down in the description and click through that. Sorry, I am very sorry that these match day experiences have got to change, but there's nothing I can do. I will do all I can to try and make these enjoyable, and it's a real shame, but I am more gutted than any of you. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.